Let me read you this headline from TMZ. And I quote, OJ Simpson woken up by Nicole lookalike at 1 a.m. in viral prank video. End of headline. Have you ever heard so much wrong in one headline? I mean, that's a whole lot of stupid crammed into one single headline, and the video is so much worse. According to TMZ, it's a video that was posted on TikTok over the weekend, and here is how TMZ described it. Quote, a Nicole Brown Simpson lookalike surprised OJ Simpson in his bedroom at 1 a.m. for a prank video. And you can see in the footage, the juice was, and in bold, shocked by the impromptu wake-up call. End of quote. I mean, dude, are you serious about that? For who? For what? Why? Who the hell would ever want to shock OJ? I mean, this cat has been known to lash out and slash out. The hell would anybody want to shock OJ? And of all things, one thing to shock OJ, already a horrible idea. But of all things, why would you want to shock him with a Nicole Brown Simpson lookalike? That's not only moronic, that is extremely detrimental to your health, potentially. I mean, the sort of thing that could get you killed, literally. On the list of people that I would like to, quote, shock out of a deep sleep, OJ is last. DFL. Dead freaking last. This is the last dude that I'm ever going to prank. Because I just don't think that dude has a great sense of humor. Because, and I don't know if you know this, but OJ's track record with dealing with surprises is pretty horrible. Ask Ron how OJ responds to being surprised. Well, that's right, we can't. Ron's dead. OJ didn't take too kindly to a waiter returning a pair of glasses, allegedly. He was surprised by that. So how do you think he's going to respond to being pranked in his own bedroom in the middle of the night? Like Ron was not doing some wacky stunt for some social media platform. He was just returning sunglasses, allegedly. OJ took that about as terribly as you possibly can. What I'm saying is the juice, he's got some anger issues. And he's got a temper. And he's crazy violent. Allegedly. He killed 2 people? Allegedly. Hey, listen, I understand TikTok and social media is about doing stuff that goes viral. But shocking OJ Simpson could make you go dead. In your pursuit of going viral, you may end up going dead instead. I mean, who the hell is saying wakey, wakey to OJ Simpson? Listen to this. One of them said that. As they burst into his bedroom at 1 o'clock in the morning, one of them actually said, wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey, OJ. Wakey, wakey. Who does that? Because wakey, wakey is liable to become slicey, slicey. Slash in Brentwood, calling this show, can't believe how stupid this prank was. It's like the dumbest jackass stunt ever. Like, I'm a Nicole Brown Simpson lookalike, and this is me walking up to alleged double murderer OJ Simpson at 1 in the morning as he sleeps. I'm a Nicole Brown Simpson lookalike, and this is me waking up the guy who killed Nicole Brown Simpson. Allegedly. Listen, I don't even know if the video is real. I don't know if it's real or not. It seems a little unusual to me that a Nicole Brown Simpson lookalike can just get into OJ's house and into his bedroom in the middle of the night. So I don't know if it's real or not. I just know it's real dumb. And if it's fake, it's even worse. Because that means that these idiots sat down with OJ and they planned it. You know what would be, hilarious? Hey, how about this? How about we do a fake video where we pretend to wake you up, OJ, at 1 a.m.? I mean, real or fake, It's real stupid. And the caption on the video is not much smarter. Quote, let's wake up OJ at 1 a.m. Yeah, I don't know. How about we don't? How about we don't wake up OJ at 1 a.m.? How about we make sure that we're still all alive at 2 a.m.?
Let's get up. Let's get up.
Imagine if you said, let's wake up BTK at 1 a.m. Because that's essentially what you're saying when you say, let's wake up OJ at 1 a.m.
All right, let's go.
Like, I know the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman were nearly 30 years ago, which in and of itself is incredible. I know it was nearly 30 years ago, and the people in this video don't seem to be that old or that bright. So maybe they don't really know much about what happened. But you do know who you're pranking, right? That's not Nordberg. That's not the dude from the Hertz commercials. That's the dude who at the very least, served nearly a decade for kidnapping. Oh, and was accused of nearly decapitating 2 people.
Hypothetical.
Yeah, I'm not going to try that guy. I'm not testing to see if that guy thinks it's hilarious if we wake him up at 1 a.m. Like, hello, risk versus reward. The reward is really low, and the risk is getting stabbed a billion times. Allegedly. The reward is some run on TikTok and maybe on this show, and the risk is bleeding to death. Allegedly. The risk, social media run for a couple hours. Well, that's the reward. The risk, losing your head, literally. If this guy wakes up out of a deep slumber and he finds people in his room, he's probably going to slash first and ask questions later. And by the way, not that I thought that I would ever defend this guy for anything, but isn't that true of most people? If somebody is in your master bedroom that's not supposed to be there in the middle of the night, aren't you reaching for the machete and asking questions later? I don't think they're there to have fun, and I don't think they're there to knock out a TikTok video. If somebody is in your room in the middle of the night, a judge is probably going to side with that, even if you are a psychopath. I'm guessing this dude's going to slice first and ask questions later, and that's before we even get to the part about one of the people in the room looking like Nicole Brown Simpson. Like, I get it. TMZ is overselling the similarity between the 2 women a little bit too much. But at 1 o'clock in the morning, coming out of a dead sleep, I'm not sure OJ is going to even know the difference. Listen, I know that everything on TikTok has to be a dance or a prank or a challenge. But maybe you steer clear of pranking John Wayne Gacy or doing the Boston Strangler challenge. Or, hey, yo, why don't we go bust on Jeffrey Dahmer? Here's another line from TMZ that caught my attention. Quote, the girls had their phones out, playing music loudly, while a man can be heard in the background saying, let's go, it's party time in the house.
All right, let's go. Let's go. It's party time in the house. It's time. Let's get up. Let's get up.
Up and at 'em. Wakey, wakey, hands up and sneaky.
Who is shouting, let's go, it's party time in the house when he's in OJ Simpson's house? Who's looking to get down with that dude? Who's looking to party with that dude? It's not like he's cool or fun or funny. He's actually old as hell and dangerous as hell. He's nearly 75 now. Who is looking to party with a 75-year-old alleged double murderer? Like, you do realize when you prank somebody, inevitably, there is a return prank, right? And if it's OJ creeping into your room with something in his hand while you're sleeping, I don't think you're going to be saying, let's go! More like, oh no. OJ laughing and saying, stabby, stabby, in my pajamas or buck naked, man, I'm jumping out the window.
Wakey, wakey.
Wakey, wakey, stabby, stabby. Slicey, slicey. I'm jumping out the windy. Like, I don't care if I'm up on the second floor or I'm on the 100th floor. I've got a better chance of surviving that fall than surviving that Heisman-winning psychopath. I mean, this dude's whole life is a prank to all of humanity.
Let's get up.
Yeah, and again, they know where he lives. They were able to get in. They were in his bedroom. That's not a setup. So if it is, it's even worse. And if it's not, it's still pretty horrible. Yeah, I just don't know. Y'all should be very happy with yourselves. Not for what you did, but that you're all still alive. Yeah, I'm not surprised that guy in the middle of the night. What a world we live in. Imagine people just sitting around with nothing better to do. Like, what do we do? What do we come up with? What's the prank? What's the content? What do we do? What do we do? How do we outdo everybody on TikTok? Hey. You kind of look like Nicole. Hey, follow me on this. Listen. Shut up. You look like Nicole. Does anybody know anybody who looks like Judge Ito? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You look like Nicole. Let's just show up and wake them up and party. Yeah, I know. I'll say wakey. Like I said, you're just lucky he didn't say stabby. There you go, clones. An actual, bona fide, authentic, legitimate OJ take. Hey, does anybody here know anybody who looks like Marsha Clark? Can you get like a Marsha Clark mask for Halloween? I mean, Kato, he's available. We don't even need somebody who looks like him. The dude himself will do it. I know he'll do it. He'll probably do it for $10. Anybody got a line on Chris Darden? Hey, man, if we're doing this right. Let's get the whole band together. At Photograph Tweets, it was almost as if Ron and Nicole scared me at the house.
Ron and Nicole were physically dead, and it's almost like they killed me.
Jamie in Green Bay. Maybe they were just returning his memorabilia. At Alvy's Bitch tweets, Jim, I don't think you understand. OJ throws some killer parties.
Let's go. It's party time.
At SA Sports Honk tweets, Rome. Do you know who's not getting woken up at 1 a.m. with a prank? Ron and Nicole. Nunzio, quote, Jim, dudes who steal money from the mob have more common sense than these Nicole Brown Simpson lookalikes. Bob tweets, plus side. Juice is a convicted felon, so it's a lock that there's no guns in the house, and nobody sleeps with a fillet knife under the pillow. Right, I hadn't really factored that in. But I bet those involved didn't either. Because A, they're not that bright, or B, the juice was in on it, and they all planned it. At Sore Throats tweets, Jim, was she really that much of a lookalike? Her neck didn't seem to resemble a Pez dispenser to me. We haven't gone with any Pez dispenser smack in years. Boy, there's a throwback. There was a time when all I did was get Pez dispenser faxes. That's a true throwback. When we come back, Andrew Whitworth, Super Bowl champ, Walter Payton Man of the Year winner, will be joining me next, so we'll class it back up. Wakey.
Wakey.
Wakey OJ. Are you kidding me with that? There's no way that's real. Come on.